Yo guys, my name is Lucius and today is the 26th of April 2026. And I want to give my market projection, weekly market projection on the following pairs: DG, that is GBPJPY, AUDJPY, EURJPY, and USDJPY. So currently, as you can see on GBPJPY, the market has been in an uptrend since since February 17th of February to date. Even from 1st of April till date, the market has been in an uptrend. And currently, you see the market price has been experiencing an upside pressure. It is preventing price from breaking across as a resistance. And let me put it in simple market structure. As you can see from this point, the market created a higher high from here, higher low, higher high, thing, higher low, higher highs, sorry, higher highs, higher low. When the market has been consolidating, creating a range, downward range, that is lower low, lower high, lower low, creating a higher high, took out all these plays, but experienced a resistance above here. Then it broke below this level that price has been rejecting, broke below to this previous support level, respecting it. It took out all the buyers at this point, all the buyers, and came back to retest this point, this previous level. The market overall is in an uptrend, but right now I'm just trying to give what we should expect like GBPJPY to do next week. And as you can see at this point here, the market created a higher high, higher low, higher high, took out this previous high, created a higher low, consolidating, rejected this previous low here, higher low, and it took out this previous high with a weak as a higher high. So as you can see, the market is potentially giving a sign of there should be a breakout. And currently, this market is not in an is it's not in a clean trend. Let me just put it's consolidating, but in a trendy way. So it's very tricky. And at this point, what we should be waiting for is a sign of breakout. Like price should break, that price should break across this level, give us a good sign that it's about to break across this level. Then we'll buy to the next psychological level, which is I think it's 220 as the next psychological level. Because once price break across this level, there's higher probability that price gets to 220. That's my market projection, but I'm not saying it's going to get to 220 this week, but that's where we should be looking at price to head to next. Same as the downside, as you can see at this point, there's a support level at this point, which price is currently respecting. You understand? At between 215 and 214 is you can see price bouncing from support to resistance, like it's consolidating at the moment. So if price, what we should be expecting, if price break across this place, I'm expecting a retest to this point at this point here, then I'll look for a continuation entry from here to the upside to the next level according to my Fibonacci extension to same as this. If price breaks below this level, I'll be looking at a retest to this point, then a continuation entry maybe to the downside, something like that. But that's just the market projection for GBPJPY this week. But as you can see, the market has already given us multiple rejection at this point here. Multiple rejection. So if I come down to the H1, there's also a level here because I also use the H1 level, that 1 hour level, the 1 hour time frame levels aside the H4. So price might come and retest this point here and reject this point, creating a higher low. And if price reject this point multiple times, maybe a rejection like from here like one, two, then I'll get a continuation entry to the upside. That means price is about to break across. It must not go break across this resistance level for me to know that it's a it's about to go to the next level. But waiting for price to break across this level and retest this point is also a safe, like it's a safe move also. It's like being less aggressive. You understand? But me entering from this point is like being like a little bit aggressive, but it's a bit it has more risks. You understand? Because you can get easily get wicked out and it might still go in your favor. So let's see how the market unfolds though. Then I'll decide which entry like which entry pattern I should use. So let's go to I think AUDJPY. As I say, AUDJPY is just consolidating. Currently, the market, even AUDJPY has been in an uptrend too. I think from the beginning of April, like in an uptrend. But at this point, the market is just in a dirty consolidation. Like it's not looking clean at all. Level, level. Because this is the highest point price has been, and it has just been consolidating, giving ugly price action. So for this week, AUDJPY, I might not be so like focused on this pair that much because it hasn't been printing a good price action lately. Like the price action that it has been printing are not just like favorable. They're not looking good at all. They're not looking good. So let's see how the market unfolds. So for now, it's just moving in this range. Like as you can see, this is except you are trading like support and resistance. Like how will I put it? Like your strategy works in a ranging market. That's when you can capitalize on what is currently printing. So, but I don't trade. I don't even like ranging market because I don't see why I should be trading ranging market. I prefer riding with the trend because it keeps me like it keeps my mind in the right place psychologically instead of training like trying to catch reverse out some support and resistance, which I don't like to do at the moment. Let's go to EURJPY. In EURJPY and GBPJPY, mostly they have similar buyers. Like I've observed, most of the time they always have similar buyers. Like should I say, let me say 80% of the time they mostly have similar buyers on where price is about to go to. So same here, as you can see, price created a support level, which at this point here, which price currently rejected on the 23rd of April, Thursday, 23rd of April. But if I draw my Fibonacci from the swing low to the swing high, you can see that price has rejected this 38.20 fib pullback level, which is a good level for for like for getting your entries to take whatever position it gives. But for this setup, it's like a long position. But I'm not taking the setup. I'm not taking longs. I'm just giving a projection on this pair. Price creating a lower low thing, lower low, lower high. That's I can't call this one a lower low. Like it came back to reject this point. So I'm waiting for price. Like currently now, I'm waiting for price to take out this previous low, this previous like lower high at this point. If price goes above it, like take it out, take the lower out, the lower high out. Yes, sorry, I'm just confused with all these terms, but it's all good. And come back to retest it, like reject it at this point here. You'll be looking for a long position to the upside or to the previous high at this point. So let me zoom it. What I'm saying is that this is also a level in which once price break across this level, I'm waiting for a retest to this level, to this level, then a continuation entry to the upside. You understand? So to play it, like to get a safer entry, I'm waiting for price to break across it first, come back to retest it as support, then I'll look for a continuation entry to the upside. Because I can see price has been rejecting this level multiple times. That's rejecting this level multiple times, which indicates that it's a valid resistance and sellers are present at that point. I think for now, this is the buyers these buyers I can tell you on EURJPY. So let's see in USDJPY. I think I was able to capitalize on USDJPY trade. I got an entry from this point. If you look at the previous video posted on this channel, I said that I took an entry, I think from this point. I wrote the trend from this point, I think to this point. I was expecting price. I think I was expecting price to uh, sorry. I was expecting price to get to this point here as my take profit. But price, unfortunately, price experienced a resistance at this point here. So this is where I took my take profit, like took out my partials. I wanted to ride the market to this point, but the resistance it couldn't break, and I don't like holding trades during weekends because of the current happenings in the country, like across the country, the news, this Iran, the Iraq and American war and so on. So I don't like holding trades across the weekend at this point. And as you can see, USDJPY too has been in an uptrend for a while from I think similar situation, I think from February 15th to this point, it has been in an uptrend. But as of 19th of March till date, price has just been consolidating. So support to resistance, like it has not been consolidating. So currently right now, with the rejection at this point here, with price rejecting at this point because of sellers are present at that point here, I'll be expecting price to maybe for price to break across this level because currently it doesn't look like price is about to go down like go below this, go below 158 as price. I don't think price is about to go, the market is about to go below 158. So I'll be expecting a lower low if the market creates it, a lower low, maybe rejecting somewhere like a level around this point here, maybe rejecting this level, then I'll look for a continuation entry, continuation entry from this point to the upside. Maybe my take profit will be at this point here. Then price, if the market decides to like maybe try to push, maybe it might create another a lower higher low at this point. Sorry, might create a higher low at this point, rejecting this point as support level. Sorry. and I'll look for a continuation entry from here to the upside. But all this prediction might not happen in a day, but that's just the market prediction as of now, like my market prediction. This should not be taken as a financial advice. It's just what I have seen the market done over time. So I use it as like I've seen the pattern multiple times because I've been trading the market for a very long time. So I've I have a lot of experience. You understand? I think that's all. That's all I've done. GBPJPY, EURJPY, USDJPY, and AUDJPY. I think that's all for the market prediction. Subscribe if this video might have helped you in any way. Subscribe, and I also have my main channel is in the link in the bio, link in the description. You can subscribe, follow my social, and I wish you a successful trading week. Peace out.